Sorry, Mike. I won't be able to come home tonight. What? Not for sure yet, but it's very likely. Didn't you tell me you guys were wrapping up early because of the possible snowstorm? We were supposed to, but one of our major clients had serious system trouble. We can't just leave them to it. Ah, that's the hard part of being a system engineer, isn't it? That's happened to me before. Ah, that time when the hurricane hit. We can handle it remotely from the office, but I can't say when we'll be able to solve it. I'll go home if I can, but if not, I'll stay at the office. I wanted to let you know. Understood. Could you do the laundry? I can, but do I need to do it now? I'll fold them when I get home. Okay. Please wash the chef coat I left in the kitchen too. Do you have a chef's coat here? I bought it because they're more versatile than aprons. I wanted to wash it before wearing it, but I didn't put it in the laundry basket after opening the package. Okay, I got it. So you've been working remotely from home all day, and your schedule hasn't changed? Nope, I'm still working. Ah, that's right. I thought you were on your lunch break. I'm sorry if I interrupted you. No problem. I'll be done soon. Ah, I see. I'll get back to work then. See ya. Hey, Mike? You're not at home? Where did you go in this heavy snow? What's going on in your backyard? The lady across the street called to tell me that a woman was lying in the snow in our yard. She called an ambulance and took care of her since we weren't home. I can't go home because of this heavy snow. I don't know where you are right now, but I wanted to let you know. Call me when you see this. Mike, you haven't come home yet? It looks like your phone's dead. We need to talk about the person who was rushed by ambulance from our yard. So please call me as soon as possible. You're in a bad position. Amy? What's going on? You sent me so many messages. Ambulance? What are you talking about? Our neighbor found you in the snow? What were you doing? Are you crazy? So which hospital are you in? I'm very confused. Huh? I'm still at work. And I don't think I should go home right now. What? So what are you talking about? I mean, someone found you in the snow and you were sent to the hospital. Did you read my messages carefully? So you're not in the hospital. Go back and reread them, word for word. Hey, so are you saying someone was found in our backyard? And this person was sent to the hospital? Well, you did it, right? What? You called me crazy without reading my messages carefully. It's no use making up for it now. Oh no, I misunderstood the content. Was that the only explanation? Did you forget what you did? Well, we know who she is now. The woman who was buried in the snow. Her name is Kate. Kate? And I don't know her. Who is it? No. I thought she was you. Me? What? No, nothing. Well, it's too late now. What? How long do you think it's been since I got a call from the lady? Don't you think I've already done some research? What the hell? If you have something to say it more clearly. I know you were having affairs. Huh? And I said affairs with an S. Come on, Amy. Why would you say such a thing? Well, let me explain then. Yesterday, when you found out that I couldn't come home due to a heavy snowstorm, you texted Kate to come over. Kate said no, so you texted another girl to spend a night together. Probably because of the snow, you went to pick her up, and our house was temporarily unoccupied. As usual, you forgot to lock the front door, which was a big mistake. Oh. Then Kate arrived. She probably wanted to surprise you. The front door was open. She figured you were probably at home working, so she went inside without saying a word. Then she started cooking, wearing my shift coat in the kitchen. What? Hey, wait. Then you came home with the other girl. When you saw Kate in the kitchen, you thought I had come home earlier. You panicked because you thought I would find out about your affair. Without checking her face, you threw her out of the kitchen to the backyard where the snow began falling heavily. Was that Kate? You and the girl decided to go somewhere else and left Kate in the snow. This time, you did lock the door. I don't know where you went after that, but you've been with the other woman, haven't you? Well, what happened to Kate? She broke her leg when she was thrown out in the yard. Oh. You told her to be in the snow all night long. She couldn't stand up because of the pain, and the snow worked as soundproofing when she was shouting for help. Few people were outside due to the heavy snowstorm. Eventually, the lady across the street found Kate buried in the snow and called an ambulance. After that, she's alive, but she's in the hospital. Which hospital? Are you visiting her? I don't know. To be honest, I don't feel any sympathy for her. But I'm not so insensitive as to give information to the person who put her in the hospital. So, I won't tell you. I know, but you should be more worried about yourself. What? After all the trouble you caused, can't you at least think of the possibility that the police are working on it? Police? I don't know what happened after they asked me a few questions. Wait a minute. What's going to happen to me? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? Don't you think you're a little cold in your own husband's crisis? You're so cold. Who do you think you are? Having two lovers? Well, no, because I've already started looking for a divorce attorney. Divorce? Lawyer? That's a big deal. I'll repeat it. Who do you think you're talking to after having two unfaithful partners? Oh no, you're my true love. What? That's why I chose you as my wife, right? In other words, are you insinuating you already had relations with them when you married me? No, that's... I see. It's not like that. My frustration level is about to hit its limit. I'll talk to you through my lawyer. I'm sure we can sort this out. Who do you think you are? I mean, shut up. What? Bye. On the verge of an angry outburst, I ended the conversation. Soon after that, with the help of a lawyer and an agency, I collected evidence, filed for alimony, and finalized the divorce. The house was under his name, so I moved out. After that, it was over. Mike was confronted by his two partners. Mike blamed Kate for breaking into the house. Kate was angry at Mike for what he did to her. They were both trying to file a report to each other. Mike could not handle anything by himself and asked me to help him. I had to change my number so that he could no longer call me. I can't thank the lawyer enough for moving so quickly before I got involved.
You crappy sister, you're not home again. I don't care if you're busy or not. Do what you have to do. Are you out of mind? If you don't understand this, you'll be in trouble. Understand? Alex, I told you this morning I'm going to be away for a while. I'm going abroad on a business trip, okay? What? You saw me leave the house with the luggage, right? That means I'm going away. A business trip abroad, huh? Yeah, right. What is it? An idiot like you? A business trip? Yeah, right. You just go fooling around, aren't you? You always try to look good, but you're not. Okay, whatever you say. What? Anyway, I'm going abroad on a business trip and I don't know when I'll be back. You should at least do the housework yourselves. What? I still have work to do, so I'll see you later. I'm sure you're just playing around in some shabby beach resort with what little money you have. Don't you make us do all the houseworks? You telling us what to do? You see how this turns out. Hey, you crappy sister-in-law. I heard you went on an overseas trip. It wasn't just a trip. It was a business trip. Why do you not understand what I say? What? Because you're so stupid. You always give us fake information just trying to look good. You are a low-educated, low-income, bottom feeder, and you don't deserve a business trip. Did you finish what you wanted to say? What? I'm on an overseas business trip for work. It's not a trip. Don't get that twisted. So what's the point, sister-in-law? An idiot like you can get a big assignment like an overseas business trip. Don't lie to me. I have to go to work now. Hey, you idiot, ignoring me? That's impossible. You're going to be punished for this. Hey, crappy sister, why is your room locked? I can't get in. Of course it's locked so that you guys can't come in. What? Okay, that's not the point now. Are you and Kate ready to move out? Move out? You forgot? You two moved into my house because your old apartment was going to be demolished. And you said you were going to live here until you find a new place to live. Now the deadline is just around the corner. Yeah, okay, we're moving out. Wait, you said your house? What? Nothing. Anyway, you keep your promise. I heard you said something weird to Alex. What about your house? What? Well, this is your parents' house, so it kind of makes sense, but... Kate, what is it? What's wrong with calling my house my house? Yeah, whatever. I don't want to waste my time explaining it to someone who's so stupid. Okay, I see. By the way, you heard it from Alex, right? About what? About moving out. He said something about it, but we're not going to move out of this house. What? I mean, Alex will eventually get this house sooner or later, right? So it's you who should leave. Kate, what is it? I threw away all your belongings so you don't have to come back here anymore. What? You threw them away? Alex broke down your door. He broke it? Because we can't clean up that way. Every chest and drawers was emptied and we got rid of everything. Okay, I see. That's why I don't have to come back. That's right. This is Alex's and my house from now on. Great that I don't have to come back. What? Well, I guess great is not the word. There's still other stuff I have to do. But after I've taken everything I need out of the house and I needed to get rid of the rest of my stuff, but you did it all for me. What? Thanks for cleaning up. You've been a big help. Wait, what? You were planning to get rid of it? Yes, I was. I'm moving out. What? Oh, so this is what it's all about? You should have told us earlier. It cost us a lot. Just give me the receipt. I'll pay you back. Okay, I'll send you right away. You and Alex should hurry up and get ready to move out. What? There's only 1 week left. Hurry up. What? What? Why should we hurry up? Oh, don't tell me you forgot. I told you, right? Now that the house is sold, we'll be moving out in a couple of months. What? This house is sold? Hey, did you really just sell this house? What the hell were you thinking? You forgot about it? You always don't listen to what others say to you. What? You know, Alex, our parents changed the ownership of that house when they moved away. What? It should have been me. You and your wife are spending too much money. I know you lied about the demolition of your old apartment, and in fact, you were evicted for non-payment of rent. Well, I didn't think you knew. And I told you this, Dad's going to be away until he retires, so he said he bought a condo. What the? And then I'm living abroad for business. You're living abroad? An idiot like you? It's true. I've been working for my company since I was very young. The reason was because Dad was sick at that time. I didn't have a big problem with my grades. Really? That's why I got all the qualification I needed for my job, and now I've been promoted to section manager. Okay. I'm currently working on the procedures for living here while I'm on a business trip. An idiot like you can get promoted? That again? Because isn't it funny how undereducated you are? You already know that which school you went to doesn't really matter. What? What do you mean? I asked my friend who works at your company. Both you and Kate work for a big company. She said you two are useless. Shut up. So, we were going to sell the house, considering that it will be difficult to maintain it in the future. And when the house was sold, you and Kate moved in. What? I did explain all this when you guys moved in. And you said you got it. Seriously? What's the point of lying now? So you're serious. Don't tell me you haven't looked for a place to move yet. Of course not. We didn't think we had to leave. I told you to listen to me. Shut up. Anyway, find a new place to live as soon as possible. Do you know any real estate agency? No. Oh. Sis, help me. Why do I have to? You're my sister. So? So help me. So you're stupid you can't even find an apartment. What? Well, I guess you still have a little pride left in you. You and your wife will try your best. We don't have any money. I don't know. Sis, help me. I'll see you later. Don't leave me alone. What did my brother and his wife do when they had no money to pay for the move? They decided to quit their jobs at a big, stable company for a reason that I don't understand. I was like, what the hell? I also decided not to help because they are not little kids anymore. But I guess they haven't changed a bit. From the very first day of the new work, they had trouble with the co-workers and they have no one to turn to now.
Sean, are you okay now? Oh, Haley, I'm fine. What's up? Just wanted to do a final check on the meeting time for the wedding tomorrow, just in case. We'll be at each other's parents' houses tonight. So we'll each drive up with our own parents, and we'll meet in front of the entrance of the wedding hall at 8:30 in the morning. Everything good? Yep, it sounds good. Well then, good luck to us tomorrow. Yep. You're Haley, right? I'm Rose. What the hell do you think you're doing, marrying my Sean? You thieving cat. I've been in love with my childhood friend Sean for a long time. Sean has been my fiancé from the moment of my birth. He's my fate. He's my soulmate whom I have loved and adored since my previous life. So why is it that he's marrying some random woman like you? Sean's mine. Today's wedding is for me and Sean, and I will stop it. We're in the middle of the reception right now, and it's going to be buffet style by the pool. That's what I wanted to do for my wedding with Sean.
Ah, this is the proof that Sean definitely wanted me to be his bride.
Sean, I will definitely rescue you. Wait for me, my soulmate. Haley, can you text? Oh, Sean. How have you been since then? Are you okay? I broke my ankle. Broke your ankle? When I was pushed toward the pool by the suspicious-looking person, I think I twisted my ankle in a weird way. Seriously? But other than that, there was nothing to worry about. I'm fine. I've been treated at the hospital. Oh, well, if it's not life-threatening, it's a blessing in disguise. So, I've left you in charge of the whole ceremony. How was everything? Oh, yeah. As you can imagine, we couldn't let the reception go on under the circumstances. We had to cancel it, so everyone left. I thought so. The problem is that the suspicious person has not been caught yet. Oh, really? The size of the person suggests that it was probably a woman, but no one saw her face clearly. Well, she was certainly wearing a mask, sunglasses, and a hood. I couldn't make out her face either. But, what is it? I had just looked at my phone earlier. About the time just before I was pushed into the pool, I got a text from someone who called herself Rose. What? Rose? From the content, it seems like she's a childhood friend of yours. Yeah, I remember a younger girl who lived next door before I moved away because of my parents' job. Her name was Rose. Although the one I recognize as my childhood friend is Rose's older brother. When I played with her brother, Rose was sometimes following us around. Ah, see. So that's the relationship between you guys. But I don't think she knows you. I don't think so either. So I honestly don't know how she got my contact number. That's scary. Anyway, I want you to look at the text that was sent to me. No offense to your childhood friend, but she's kind of pretty creepy. To be honest, I'm wondering if she was the one who... I see. I understand. Anyway, it is certain that you were targeted. I think you should stay at the hospital for a while as a security measure. That's right. I'm hospitalized anyway. That's probably the safest thing to do for now. It looks like my dad and the others can handle the cancellation of our ceremony, so I'm coming over now. Show me the text from Rose when I get there. Yeah, okay. Also, I need to check with my company about Rose. Oh, your company?
Earlier, I asked my secretary and the HR manager to go to the company and check the relevant documents. I'll explain it to you once I have a clear idea of what I'm talking about. Okay. Well, Haley, that sucks, huh? Just like I planned, you and Sean's wedding has been cancelled. I accidentally ran away when I got chased, but I'm sure this has saved Sean's life. Without you in the way, I can have my wedding with Sean. You should be grateful that I only dropped you in the pool. I know, it's too bad to cancel the wedding today. After all, it's the poolside buffet style that I've always wanted. I should talk to Sean to see if we can redo it as is. I'm sure Sean prepared it with me in mind. Oh, I don't need your wedding dress because I prepared it myself. A dress once worn by a thieving cat is too much of a bad omen. Oh my goodness, I've been so lucky lately. I'm finally graduating from college this year, and I finally got a job offer after a long struggle. I'm going to use this momentum to become Sean's wife and have his baby someday. Sean, Rose is in trouble, I knew it. Huh? I got another text. I read it but didn't reply. It seems she's definitely the suspicious person who pushed me into the pool. I see. I'll be there in about 10 minutes. If Rose does anything more to you, just ignore it. Okay. Sean, it's your fiancée, Rose. Oh, your contact number. Your grandma gave it to me. And also the number of the thieving cat named Haley. Wow, it's been so long. Finally, you and I can get married. It's been so long since you moved away 7 years ago. But if you had to marry a woman like that against your will, I wish you had talked to me about it. If I had known, I would have sabotaged your marriage earlier. No way, I found out on the day of the wedding, and I panicked and took several trains to get to the ceremony, you know. Was it really you who pushed Haley into the pool? Oh, Sean, you knew it was me after all? No, after all that exposure, I would have noticed, wouldn't I? Of course you would. Anyways, where are you now? It turned out to be a bigger deal than I thought it would be. People around here seem to think I'm suspicious. I'm hiding, but maybe you can come and pick me up and clear up the misunderstanding. Misunderstanding? I just came to save you from being forced into a loveless marriage. You can explain that to everyone, and that you actually wanted to marry me. I think if you just declare it, everyone will be convinced. You know, I haven't seen you for about 7 years now. So how did you come to the conclusion that you wanted to marry me? Because I received hidden messages from you. What messages? First of all, the wedding date. It's my birthday this month. I found out that you had actually dreamed of a wedding in my birthday month and had chosen this date. And I was once again convinced that the reception was buffet style by the pool. I had been longing for this style since I was at a relative's wedding 2 years ago, and I realized that you had made it possible for me. That's quite a roundabout way of sending messages, isn't it? You must have believed that I would notice. So, where are you now? Oh, you're coming to get me. You know, the Yotube Hotel, about a 10-minute walk from the wedding hall. They happened to have a suite that was canceled, so I got a room there. After our wedding, we'll stay here tonight. Then stay at the park near there. What? Park? There's a park on the next block. Oh, yeah, I can see it from the window, the one with the wooden playground equipment. Wait there and you'll get a surprise. A surprise? I'm so happy. I'll be waiting for you. Hey, Haley, you did this? Where's Sean? He was supposed to pick me up and we were going to have the wedding right then and there. So why are the police here? Such a misunderstood woman contacted me instead of Sean. Misunderstood woman? I don't want to be called like that by a thieving cat. I heard you ran away to the public restroom in the park. I'm supposed to wait here until Sean comes.
Hey, Rose, you're in your last year of college now, aren't you? Huh? You must have struggled with job hunting and just after you finally got a job offer. Huh? Why would you say that? I see. Perhaps you want to be a full-time housewife? But Sean's grandma told me that Sean likes an independent woman. So that's why I switched my plan from being a housewife to getting a job. I'm going to become an office worker and become even closer to the kind of woman Sean likes. Yes, that's right. Then it's even more of a shame. What? What are you trying to say? Well, I'm resigning your job offer. Huh? I guess we need to rethink of our hiring process from next time. It's a big problem to hire people like you. That's terrible. Why do I have to hear that from you? Rose. Oh, Sean. Hey, what's going on here? The police are trying to catch me. I don't understand. Help. I'm the one who told the police where you are. Huh? I told you I had a surprise for you. Huh? The police is the surprise? You ruined my wedding day. I won't be satisfied until you get punished. This is just the beginning. What do you mean? Ruined your wedding? We're going to have our wedding now, right? Of course we're not. Huh? I have a lot to say, but I'll say this first. My wife is Haley. Huh? What are you talking about? It's not true, is it?
I've realized the hidden messages from you. It's okay to be honest with yourself now, okay? You're talking about your birthday month and buffet style by the pool? Yes. Our wedding in your birthday month is nothing more than a coincidence. Huh? I just wanted a timing that would allow me and Haley's work schedules to settle down. About the poolside buffet style, that's why Haley wanted. I didn't grant your wish. Huh? That's a lie. Besides, you don't even realize what a big trouble you've put yourself into. What are you talking about? Earlier, Haley told you that she's going to resign your job offer, right? Oh, I didn't know what that meant. What is it? It's true that I just recently received a job offer from Company D, but what does that have to do with that woman? You don't even know the name of the president of the company that offered you the job. Huh? The president? Haley said your name rang a bell. She had her HR department check the list of job offers and found out. What? Look, Rose, who was struggling with her job search, pushed the president of the only company that hired you into the pool. You pushed her into the pool, broke her ankle, and made a mess and ruined her wedding. Huh? That thieving cat is the president of the company D? You still say that? Because you and I were supposed to meet again after 7 years. Even though we haven't been able to see each other all that time, we've been nurturing our love in our long-distance relationship. I had no intention of doing that. Why do you say that? Have you forgotten about the day you moved away 7 years ago? What are you talking about? The letter. I left it in your mailbox. I wrote that when we grow up, we'll get married. What? I also wrote that if you weren't interested, you should let me know as soon as possible in any way you can. But you didn't respond. So for the past 7 years. Wait a minute. I don't know about the letter. Of course you do. That was on the second Sunday morning in September. I'll never forget. I put the letter in the mailbox during a storm just before a typhoon hit, with my best wishes. Oh, I didn't get that letter. What? Well, there was a weather forecast of a typhoon hitting at that time, so I moved up my schedule and left on Saturday, the day before. Huh? Saturday? I'm sure my mom went to say bye to your family. I remember that rest of your family came to see us off at the time of departure, except you. What? I heard that at that time you were so engrossed in an idol show on TV that you refused to see us off, saying, I can't leave now from in front of the TV, so don't bother. So you refused to see us off. That's a lie. I don't remember that. I don't know if that's true. Anyway, it's been almost half a year since Haley and I had our marriage registered. Oh no! I mean it. That's enough. Why don't you come out of the public restroom? Even though you've been doing this text, how long have you been caged up already? Because. Don't bother the police anymore. Because. Haley, how are you doing? Oh, Sean, yeah, I'm peaceful in the hospital. The company seems to be doing well with the executive director and the managing director working closely with my secretary. And Rose is arrested too. Yep, I heard she's going to be expelled from college. I see. I guess there's nothing you can do. So, my grandma apologized to me yesterday. What? What's wrong? I had never heard of this before, but my grandma and Rose's grandma had been in touch after we moved away 7 years ago. My grandma exchanged contact information with Rose through that relationship. So Rose got her contact number from my grandma. Grandma cried and apologized, saying she had no idea this was going to happen. I see. So that's what happened. Grandma says she wants to apologize to you. If it's not too much trouble, will you talk to her sometime soon? Yes, but don't worry about it too much. I'll let her know that she doesn't have to worry about it. Oh, thanks. I'll stop by the hospital on my way home from my work today. And we can talk about redoing our wedding. Yeah, sure. Is there anything you want? Okay, a crossword book? Sure. I'll buy that new one you mentioned the other day. Yes, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm going back to work. Okay, good luck with your work. So about Rose barricading herself in a public restroom in the park. I heard she tried to escape, but the police chased her, and she was caught in a big fight, with the park being blocked off. In fact, she pushed and injured a staff member of the ceremony when she was escaping from the ceremony site. She was also charged with obstructing officers from performing their duty. As a result of her many crimes, it was inevitable that she would end up with a criminal record. By the way, her parents are divorced and have separate families. Her brother is living abroad permanently, and her grandparents are in a nursing home. With no one to turn to, Rose was sued from various people for medical expenses and compensation for damages. Rose was saddled with a large amount of debt. We do not know the source of the debt, but it seems certain that she will not be able to lead a decent life for the rest of her life.
Itzy, sorry. I will be on my business trip when you discharge from the hospital. What happened? My colleague who was supposed to go on a business trip got fired. I was asked to go as a pinch hitter. No one else at a firm grasped the case, so I couldn't say no. I don't think I can come pick you guys up. Oh, okay. I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Just go on your business trip. I'll see if I can call my dad and ask. I'm sorry. I can't be here when our baby comes home for the first time. Don't worry. I know you're always looking out for me. It makes me feel a little better to hear you say that, but you're a dad now, and it's an essential part of your role to work hard. I'll do my best. You do your best too. Thank you. I have one more concern. What? I got a text from my mom with some urgent matter. My sister Kim got divorced and moved back home. What? Kim? That's too bad. I feel sorry for her. I don't know what happened though. Anyway, Kim is at your parents' house now. I'll keep that in mind. If you need anything, just let me know. Okay, I'll let you know. Hi, Kim. I'm hearing you and a bunch of loud voices inside my house. What's going on? Hi, Itzy. I just came back from the hospital with my baby, and I can't get in the house. Somehow my key does not work. Can you explain what's going on? I've decided to make this my house from today. Can you please leave? What? This is my house. What are you talking about? This is my house. I am moving in today. That's why it's my house. You're not making any sense. Anyway, please let me in. I have an infant with me. Can you be more considerate? I don't know anything about that. You've been away, so you're not a resident of this house. I had to stay at the hospital for some time before I gave birth. You don't bring a baby stinker into someone's house. Kim, this is Nate in my house now. You can't even stay at the front door. Oh my God. Okay, I'll leave right now. Yes! You know, I always didn't like you. My parents love you for some strange reason though. Don't ever come home again. Nate, Kim did it again. What? She took over our house. Huh? My dad dropped me off at home a while ago. Kim was inside and having a party with some people. I couldn't get in the house because the locks had been changed. And to top it off, she told me to leave because this is her house now. And she called her baby a stinker. Unbelievable. Calm down, Itzy. I know what's going on. Where are you now? At your parents' house. I called your mom and she said I could come over. So I'm here with my dad and baby. I see. I'm glad you didn't have to wait outside. But what is Kim's plan? How did she get into the house? Your mom said the spare key she kept was missing, so that's probably how she got in. Oh my God. So it's possible that she changed the locks. Right. Why on earth would she do that? Well, your mom told Kim to pay some rent. Kim is a grown-up and needs to pay some money to stay at her parents' house. So your mom told her to pay rent or get a job and move out. And when she woke up this morning, Kim was not there. Then she came to her house. That's what happened. I'll call Kim. Thanks. Nothing. Kim does not pick up my call. No texts either. Looks like she's turned off her phone. I tried calling the landline, but there was no answer. So, your mom checked to see what happened to Kim's room. Her room? Kim's belongings she brought from her apartment are gone. She stored some in her old room. All of it was gone, so she probably brought it into our house. What the hell is she doing? So, you know what? I need to ask you a favor. What? Kim said this is Nate and her house. I think you're allowed in the house as usual. Ah, I see. As soon as you are back from your business trip, check on Kim and report back to me secretly. I'll be home tomorrow night. I'll stop by before I go home. We'll talk about what we're going to do.
Yes, please.
Itzy, Nate came home. I knew he was on my side. At first, he was surprised I was there, but when I told him your baby's not his, he easily believed me. Did you actually do something like that? Maybe Nate suspected you. Ah! Now the owner of this house is on my side. I'm in charge now. Please take the kids and get a divorce. Itzy, as you said, Kim let me in the house without any difficulty. I knew it. She was so happy to tell me the baby wasn't mine, but I just let it go this time. I got texts about that. So far, she thinks you're on her side. I get it. I don't know if it's good or bad that she's so simple-minded. Anyway, I'll leave that to you. I'll finish the thing we talked about. Okay, but that's really bold of you. I guess so. I was concerned about the old age of the house, and I got permission from my uncle, the previous owner. It was just a matter of timing. I see. Well, maybe you'll get that chance soon. Oh yeah? I'll call you when I know more. Keep me posted. Itzy? I'm going on a trip now. Actually, I have a boyfriend now. I'm going to Cancun for 2 weeks. I asked Nate to take care of the house while I was gone. I told him not to let you and your baby in. Please keep that in mind. And you should get divorced, okay? Itzy, Kim left 20 minutes ago. She just texted me to say she got on the bus to the airport. Roger that. I'll let the contractor know we're on schedule. Okay, I need to get the rest of my stuff out of here ASAP. I'm sorry I made you do mine. No problem. You've got your problems. Well, I'll start working on it now. Okay, thank you very much. Itzy! Hello, Kim. Are you coming home today? Welcome home. Where's my house? Where's my house? I don't remember you having a house. You gave it to me to live with my brother. When I came back, the house was gone. I mean, the land had been cleared. Why? You can't see it at a glance, but the house has deteriorated so much. Huh? I thought it would be a good idea to rebuild it and turn it into an apartment to earn rental income. I asked the contractor to demolish it. Wait! When construction starts on the new apartments, it will be dangerous, so please stay away from the house for a while. What are you doing? You tore down my house without my permission. Are you out of your mind? What I do with my house is my business, right? No, it's not. This is my house. Technically, it's my brother's house, but it's also mine. Are you trying to entrap me? I'll file a claim for damages. Kim, you're the one who needs to get a grip. My grandparents originally built that house. Okay. After that, my uncle, who's single, inherited it and lived there alone. But when he retired and started living in the countryside, he gave it to me. What? I'm the one who pays the property and other taxes. It's my house. What's that? Usually, it belongs to the husband. Not necessarily. Oh my God! What should I do? What should I tell Nate? Don't worry about it. Nate is coming with me to the new house. What? Nate knows the whole situation from the beginning, and he is on my side. What? He doesn't believe the whole father of the child thing either. Our baby was born after a fertility treatment. Becoming pregnant with a baby with another man does not make sense at all. No way! Where am I supposed to go? Well, I guess you could start with your parents' place. What? I've talked to your mom, and she's agreed to take care of your stuff. Wait! And then I heard you missed the payment deadline for your ex-husband. What? Why are you talking about that? Your ex-husband's lawyer contacted your mom. You promised to pay $500 monthly, but you never did. Oh no! I heard the reason for the divorce was your affair. I told my parents to just chalk it up to a personality mismatch. That was only if you could meet the payment schedule. They contacted your mom because you couldn't keep it. Your ex-husband didn't break his promise, did he? What? You guys are all mean to me. I can't believe it. Kim planned to take over my house because her parents were nagging her to work. So she decided to run away to her brother, who for some reason she thought was on her side. She wanted to get rid of me and have her brother take care of her. Also, her boyfriend was her ATM to make compensation payments. He quickly said goodbye to her when he learned about her true nature. So, Kim had no choice but to pay on her own. My parents-in-law were so furious that they threw her into a factory run by a relative. She's now working while mumbling and complaining, and annoyed by everyone at her workplace.
Hey, Mummy, are you still in the hospital? When are you coming home?
I'm sorry, Mia. I'm sure I can come home as soon as the baby is born. Just wait a little longer.
Mummy, are you sick?
It's not like an illness, kind of difficult to explain, but it's called preterm labor. Even though the baby is still small, it seems like the baby might be born early. I have to stay in the hospital until the baby grows up inside my belly. I'm going to be home soon. I'm sorry for making you feel lonely. I have to be here so that the baby can be born healthy. Me and the baby are doing our best. So please do your best and stay at home for a little longer with Daddy, okay?
Okay, I will try.
Thank you.
But I can't wait to see you, Mummy. I asked Daddy to take me to the hospital to see you, but he always says that he's busy.
I see. Maybe he's busy with work.
I think so. He works during the weekends too.
What?
Daddy goes to work every day and I'm always left alone.
I see. Are you eating well?
Yeah, I do.
Really? Does Daddy cook for you?
He's too busy to cook.
Are you the one who's cooking?
I can't cook that much yet, but Daddy buys cooked meals from the store.
I see. When Mommy gets out of the hospital, I'll make you lots of your favorite food.
Yay! I can't wait to eat your food.
Kevin, you got a minute? Are you still at work?
Yeah, you're lucky. You just lay around all day.
I mean, I have to. I'm sorry, I have to stay here for so long.
Damn it. I never expected your hospitalization to drag on like this. I've been working overtime non-stop recently and I'm completely exhausted.
I'm really sorry. I never thought I was going to be here that long too.
So, what do you want?
Huh?
I'm working. If you need something, please be quick.
Well, I was texting Mia today. I heard you haven't been cooking for her. Are you that busy every day?
Kinda. I don't know, why did you even have to ask? I'm still working around this time, right?
I know, but I'm worried about Mia. She's growing up. I don't think she's getting enough nutrition.
It's not like I'm making her eat junk foods every day. She can cook simple meals herself. Don't worry about others. Focus on yourself.
I know, but can't you take off work once in a while? Mia misses me. I'd be happy if you take her to come see me, even once a week.
Huh? Don't be selfish.
What?
I'm working for our family.
Well, I know that, but...
Besides, Mia's in grade school now. It's not like you're not going to see her forever. I can't take the day off work just to take her to go see you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
Then don't tell me what to do. I'm busy.
But we both live far away from our parents. You're the only one I can rely on.
You know what? Can I go now? I know you have all the time to be on the phone and just lay around, but I'm busy working.
Right. I've been bored, so all I can do is be on my phone. Sorry.
Don't hit me up about nonsense.
Well then, please take care of Mia. I know you're busy, but please look out for her.
Okay.
Kevin, I know you're at work, but can you come to the hospital?
Natalie, what is it this time?
I'm starting to have contractions.
What?
The doctor said I'll have the baby by the end of the day. So when you get off work, I'd like you to bring Mia to the hospital.
There's no need to rush, right?
Huh?
You're the one who's gonna have the baby, not me. It's not like I can do anything for you.
But I want you to be there. I'm not asking you to be there for the birth, but at least rub my back while I'm having contractions. I'd feel safer too.
Come on, stop being a spoiled brat. This ain't your first time. You already had Mia before, so you're probably used to it.
You know, no matter how many kids you have, giving birth is a life risk, and it makes me anxious every time.
You're exaggerating. There are doctors and nurses at the hospital, right? I don't need to go all the way there. I'm busy.
I'm giving birth to your child. You're the father.
I don't have a choice. I'm at work.
But can't you leave work this time? I'm giving birth to your child.
No way. Work is more important to me.
Oh.
Anyway, I'll go once you have the baby.
Well, okay, but I'm going to need you to take care of all the paperwork. I'll leave the paperwork to you.
I have to do it?
Who else is going to do it besides you?
Why don't you ask your mother?
What are you talking about? My parents live far away.
I don't care how far they live. Their daughter is giving birth. I'm sure they're gonna be there for you.
You know what?
I'm not good with complicated procedures. I'll leave it to your parents.
Oh, what should I do? My contractions are getting stronger. I'm in pain.
I see. Well, make sure you call your parents.
So, you're not gonna come?
Let me know when the baby is born and out of the hospital.
Huh? Out of the hospital?
I'm going back to work. Later.
Kevin, wait. Mia, where are you? I just got back from the hospital. What is this all about? The house is empty. Are you and your daddy out on a trip?
Mummy, you're finally out of the hospital.
Mia, the baby is with me. I can't wait for you to see her. Where are you now?
I'm at Uncle's house.
What? Uncle? Dad's brother, Uncle Jimmy's house?
Yeah.
Is your daddy there with you?
No, he's not. It's just me.
What do you mean?
He left me and went somewhere.
What?
Daddy has to go away for work. So he said he has to say goodbye to Mummy and Mia.
What the hell?
Hey, Mummy, can I come home now? Am I going to stay here?
No, I'm gonna come get you.
Really?
Yes, please wait for me. I'm on my way now. Kevin, can you explain what's going on?
What? I've told you 1,000,000 times not to call me at work. I see. You're out of the hospital, right?
Yeah, I just got out and the baby is safe. And when I got home, there was nobody there.
Oh yeah, I know. Ha ha ha.
What the hell? Mia told me about what happened. You took her to Jimmy's and left her. What is going on?
Jimmy didn't tell you anything?
Of course I talked to him. He said you dropped Mia out of nowhere and left. You told him you have to take care of something important. Why did you leave her there?
I was actually thinking of leaving her at a foster home. Then I felt bad. So I thought it's better if I leave her at Jimmy's.
What are you talking about? Why would you do such a thing?
It's your fault.
What?
You're the one who's stuck in the hospital.
Well,
I can't take care of Mia while I'm working.
but that doesn't mean you can just leave her like that without telling me. Where the hell are you?
I'm at work.
You're always at work. Just tell me the truth. Mia said something weird. She said you're saying goodbye to us.
Okay, I'll tell you then. I can't live with you anymore.
Huh? Why?
To be honest, I have a girlfriend. Well, maybe more than that. More like a new wife.
So you've been cheating on me this whole time?
I don't consider it cheating. I'm serious about her. She's pregnant with my child.
You're having a baby?
Yeah, I want to be with her. I was happy when I found out she was pregnant.
Wow. That's why you would leave Mia so often. And never came to visit. Lying about work and stuff.
Don't blame me. She's pregnant. I wanted to be with her as much as I could.
I was pregnant too, remember?
Yeah, but you were fine though. You were in the hospital with the doctors and nurses to take care of you. You didn't need me there.
It's not about that.
I'm divorcing you. I'm starting a new family with her. Forget about me.
Well, you sure have some nerve saying that. Of course, I'll agree to the divorce. But you know I'm gonna destroy your life, right?
What?
I'm going to charge you alimony.
No, I don't mind. Alimony isn't that much, right? You got like 30,000 in your savings. I'll get half of that, so I'll pay you the compensation all at once. Ha ha ha.
Are you stupid?
What?
You'll get nothing.
Why not?
You're so ignorant. It's not joint property.
Oh no, you're not gonna trick me. I know you have a lot of money in your account. We're still married, so that means that's joint savings. I'm not gonna let you get away with that.
Are you being serious? You've got it all wrong.
What?
The joint savings was the one we used when we bought our house, remember? That money on my account is the money I saved before we got married.
That's a lie. What happened to my money and all those bonuses?
Your paycheck barely covered the rent and utilities and food. I was paying whenever you're short with money.
Oh, then what about my bonus?
Did you forget that you were spending them on whatever you wanted?
Huh?
Motorcycles, cars, expensive watches. All those bonuses are gone because of that. How come you didn't know about it?
Well, what about your share?
Nothing. Even if I have my share, you cheated on me and you even got your lover pregnant. What you did to Mia is considered child neglect, so you'd never get anything from me.
You're kidding me, right?
Of course not. You cheated on me, remember? And I'm also going to charge you child support.
Child support?
Don't sound so surprised. You have 2 kids with me now. You're the father of my kids, so you'd have to support them.
No, but I have a baby on the way.
That has nothing to do with me and the kids. I'm going to charge you alimony and child support.
Oh my god. I thought I was getting a share of the money. I even bought the house because she asked me to. I was going to use half of our money to pay for it. What am I going to do now?
That's your problem. You did all this to yourself.
You're evil. My girlfriend is pregnant, and you're going to charge me with all this crap. You're ruthless.
Oh, I'm going to charge her alimony too.
What? There's no way she can pay alimony. She got pregnant and quit her job.
Then I guess you'll have to sell that new house of yours. I know you just bought it, but...
Don't talk like it's someone else's business.
I mean, it's none of my business.
I can't sell the house. She already lives there.
Then why don't you two work your asses off and pay for it?
We can't. I told you she's pregnant.
Anyway, it's none of my business. You're on your own, and I'll never let you see the kids. Enjoy struggling with your new wife.
Hey, wait a minute. Natalie, do you have a minute? There's something I need to talk to you about.
I don't want to talk about anything with you. We're divorced. You're a stranger.
Don't say that. I'm in a lot of trouble right now. Alimony, child support, paying for my house, paying for the baby. I can't afford it.
I know. You weren't making enough money. It's a miracle that you had such a good life, you know? And you were into expensive hobbies like cars and motorcycles, even though you weren't making that much.
I know. Thank God you were making good money. That helped me spend money on my hobbies.
You just figured that out?
I went to my parents' house to ask for money, but they turned me down. They're ashamed of me. They even told me not to come back to their house. They cut ties with me.
Well, you can't blame them. You left your kids and had an affair. The worst part is you even got the other woman pregnant. Even if you're our family, I'd cut ties with you too. Haha.
I thought about asking my brother for help, but he won't help me at all.
What do you expect? You left your daughter to him without explaining things.
I can't let my girlfriend have a baby. Honestly, I'm just trying to make it through the day.
I don't need you to tell me that. Isn't that what you wanted?
I wasn't expecting it to be this hard. I thought I was gonna get some money from you.
Well, that sucks for you. You should hate yourself for being so ignorant and stupid.
Please, will you help me?
Huh?
I know you have your savings. Can you lend me some of it? I'll work hard and pay you back.
Don't be silly. You've put me and the kids through hell. There's no way I'm gonna help you with anything.
But you're not struggling with money right now. Your parents are helping you raise the kids. You're much better off than I am.
Don't make it sound so easy. You weren't even there when I had the baby. My parents took the trip to come help me with everything. They're both fed up with you too, you know? They had no idea you were such an irresponsible father.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I caused you guys so much pain. I'm sorry.
Apology is not enough to resolve this. You don't understand the importance of people's lives. You don't seem to grasp the seriousness of the situation at all.
I'm sorry, but the future of the child to be born is at stake here. The child is innocent, right? So please help me out.
Of course, the unborn child is innocent. Because we're not blood related, I'm a complete stranger. And I have 2 kids I need to protect too.
Don't say that.
I only care about my children's future. I can't afford to take care of your child. I don't even want to think about it. I'm not going to help you. Don't ever contact me again.
Please, Natalie. I don't have anyone else to ask.
I told you this. If you're so desperate, just sell your house. Move to a cheaper apartment or something.
I'd like to do that too, but she doesn't want to. She wants to raise her kids in a comfortable environment. She doesn't want to sell the house.
I see. If you want to give her what she wants, you're gonna have to work like hell to get her what she wants. I don't think there's anyone who can help you.
Don't say that. You're the only one I can count on.
I have absolutely no intention of helping you. At least, neither I nor my parents nor your parents will help you.
Oh no.
Ask somebody else for help. I don't have anything to do with you, so leave me alone.
Wait a minute. I don't want to cut ties with you. Oh, that's right. Natalie, why don't you get back together with me?
I beg your pardon?
Wouldn't the kids be better off with a father? Honestly, I'm sick and tired of her being so selfish. So I'll leave her and marry you again.
That's terrible. I knew I was right to divorce you.
What? Can't I be the father?
Of course not. Someone with 0 sense of responsibility like you can't possibly raise children. It's better off if I raise them alone. Well then, goodbye. I'm going to block you.
Natalie, wait. Don't abandon me.
After that, Kevin's partner delivered the baby safely. They were unable to secure enough money to raise the child, so they went bankrupt. They were deprived of all their property. They are now raising their child quietly in an old, shabby apartment. Kevin's partner blames him for forcing them into a poor lifestyle. She constantly confronts him and they argue every day. I feel sorry for the child, but it is none of my business. On the other hand, after the divorce, I returned to my parents' home and switched to a different job. While it's challenging to raise 2 children while working, Thanks to my parents' support, I get to enjoy my life every day. My parents are being supportive and taking good care of my kids. Mia has become more smiling compared to when she was living with her father. It is my life's purpose for my children to grow up with smiles. So I want to continue living sincerely and looking forward from now on.
Hey Olive, why is your son saying he will be staying at my house for a week, starting today? What is going on? Oh, so he's staying at your house. Then take care of him for the week. What? Answer my questions. He told me he was suddenly kicked out of the house by you this morning. You told him that you wouldn't be able to take care of him for a week. My son found your son wandering outside with nowhere to go. He asked him what had happened and then brought him home. Can you explain to me what the hell is going on? I took over as the manager of a luxury hotel after my mother-in-law was hospitalized. Is that so? That's new news to me. Well, it starts today. I'm going to be very busy with group guests for the next week-long holiday, so I had no time to take care of my son. That's why I kicked him out. It's good if you, who seems free, can take care of him. I'm sure we'll be asking you to take care of him often from now on, so please do. My son is in the sports club and tutors during the long weekend, so please drop him off and pick him up accordingly. Of course, make sure he has 3 meals a day and give him a packed lunch. Also, please give him an allowance of $10. He's a big eater, so I don't want you to cut corners. I will check with my son in a week to see how you treated him. You will be in big trouble if you don't take care of my son properly. What the hell? I'll take care of him since he's here. But why should I be ordered to do that? My son is in a sports club, but if he needs a snack in addition to his lunch, I tell him to buy it with the money he earns from his part-time job. If your son stays at my house, I'll let him do the same. I won't treat your son differently from mine. Huh? You've got to be kidding me. He's our son, so it's only natural for him to be treated according to our rules. Don't be lazy. You're just a housewife with nothing to do. Just because I'm a housewife doesn't mean I'm lazy. By the way, don't you know? Don't know what? We're staying at your mother-in-law's hotel from tomorrow through the weekend. What? You? At our luxury hotel? Yes. We made the reservation about 6 months ago. Really? Why? Because it's our 20th wedding anniversary. Hey, are you sure about that? What do you mean? Can you even pay? Our rooms start from $1,000 per night. A poor person like you can't afford to stay there. Of course I know how much the room costs. You knew and still made the reservation? No, you didn't. Our hotel is a luxury hotel. A luxury hotel. It's not like a cheap motel where you can easily stay with. Do you understand? Of course. I knew and still decided to stay. Olive, what do you know about my financial situation? We are not so poor as to be criticized that badly, you know. No. You are very poor, aren't you? After all, your parents' house looks like it's about to collapse. Don't try to fool me. I have known you since high school. That was a long time ago. It was an old house, built by my grandfather when he was young. If you're poor as a kid, you're still poor as an adult. My parents' house was newly built and very clean, and many of my friends' houses were also beautiful. I was shocked the first time I saw your house that time. As a child, I thought being really poor was utterly miserable. I used to believe that people from different socioeconomic backgrounds, like yourself as a stay-at-home mom and me as a businesswoman, would never intersect. But then, our sons ended up in the same class and became friends. Despite being poor, you are a stay-at-home mom. If you're poor, you should work more. You'll never get out of poverty if you keep on lying around. Well, since you don't understand that, you'll remain poor or no right to stay at our hotel. Did you even read what I said? I'm saying we'll stay at your hotel, which costs $1,000 per night, for 2 nights over the weekend. Whatever. Enough with the lies. I know it's a dream come true for a poor person to stay at our hotel. A rundown motel suits you better, Ariana. Whatever. Anyway, I can't take care of your son. My husband and I will be staying at your hotel from tomorrow, so my son will be taken care of by my in-laws. If you insist, I will ask them to take care of your son too. But my in-laws are too old and don't have a car, so they can't give him a ride. Besides, providing pocket money and doing all your requests are impossible. Huh? How cheeky of you! Your in-laws and husband are poor anyway. You have the nerve to resist me, a hotel manager? If you're the manager, make sure you have a reservation for us. And please come pick up your son right away. Hey, why didn't you pick up your son? We're leaving now, so we've decided to leave your son with our in-laws. But I left it up to them to decide how to take care of him. I also explained the situation to your son. What are you talking about? Where are you going? To the hotel. I told you we are staying at your hotel. What? What's this poor person even saying? Are you still talking like that? That's my line. Just go home and take care of my son. I can't. No matter what you say, that's how it's going to be. You can't stay at our hotel. Poor housewife like you should go back home and take care of the children. So, this was all your plan, huh? I can't believe you went too far like this. Have you finally learned your place? If you understand, then hurry up and go home to take care of my son. I'm not leaving until you explain yourself. I'm not sure what you want me to explain, though. I just arrived and tried to check in, and was told that my reservation had been canceled. And since it was canceled on the morning of the reservation, I was told there would be a 100% cancellation fee. But I didn't cancel. You did, right? You took advantage of your position as manager to harass me like this. It's beyond harassment, it's malicious. If it's canceled, then that's the end of it, right? Pay the cancellation fee and leave. We're busy getting ready to welcome the group guest. Even if we were classmates, we couldn't provide special treatment, get it? But I didn't cancel. Even if I have to give up staying here, I can't leave without a good explanation. I will explain again. If the reservation is canceled, then that's all there is to it. Our room costs $1,000 per night. Only suitably prestigious guests can stay there. I don't know how you earned the money to stay here, but it's dirty money because you're poor, right? If we let you stay, the prestige of our hotel will go down. You come from a shabby family, and your poor husband doesn't belong in our hotel. Poor people can't stay here, so go home now. If you persist, I'll call the police for obstructing business. I guess I don't have a choice. Then, I'll confirm with the real manager, Marie. Huh? You mean my mother-in-law? Who else could it be? Since she's in the hospital, I hesitated to contact her. But when I asked one of your familiar staff, they said her condition has improved. I guess I'll give her a call. What? How do you know my mother-in-law's contact information? And what do you mean you know one of my employees? Hey, Ariana! This is a message from Marie that I received. You're fired. That's what she said. What? She also said you shouldn't call yourself a manager without permission when you are just a front desk clerk. She decided to fire you just now. Why? It's true that I was the front desk until now, but my husband doesn't have sisters. Obviously, I would naturally be the manager. I was trying to fill the manager's vacancy. But why did she fire me? When I told Marie about the reservation being canceled without authorization, she contacted hotel security. What? When they reviewed the security footage from the front desk cameras, they found evidence of you canceling the reservation. What? Security camera? I heard that they recently installed a camera that can clearly see your hand and the screen of the computer. What? Really? That's what they told me. So that's why the fake manager should pack your stuff and go home. I don't want to. I thought finally I had a chance to manage this hotel. I'm sure Marie will call you later. She asked her niece, who has experience as a manager, to take over the position. Huh? Marie's hospitalization was sudden, so she just arrived here earlier. Oh my God, she's here already? Apparently, she was supposed to start as the assistant manager next month. What? But I was supposed to be the assistant manager. The hotel staff have already been informed through HR, though. What? Someone who can't even check the important information doesn't seem suitable to be a manager. On top of that, canceling a guest's reservation without permission, you deserve to get fired. Oh, really? Who do you think you are? It's all your fault for trying to act like a rich person when you are not. I was just trying to help you, a poor person, not to spend your money. That's enough. You've been belittling me about being poor for a long time. Well, isn't it true that your family home was so shabby? That was over 20 years ago. But you've been poor since you were born, right? What makes you say that? Because what you wear is always shabby. What? Shabby? You always wear cheap clothes from Walmart or something. Even your son's school bag is handmade. He doesn't join any sports club because you don't have enough money, right? So that's the reason why you think I'm poor? And to begin with, what you just said sounds like a lie too. About who the manager is? Exactly. But seriously, Just the fact that you know my mother-in-law's contact information is already suspicious. I exchanged contact information with Marie for work-related reasons. Huh? Work? Yes, I'm a travel writer. What? The familiar staff that I mentioned earlier is someone who assisted me during my last visit. A travel writer? You? I've been saving my work since I got married and had a baby. But with the support of my son and my husband, I decided to get back into it. When I spoke with my in-laws about it, my brother-in-law, who is the editor-in-chief of a travel magazine, decided to give me an opportunity to write for their upcoming special issue. The topic was supposed to be about a high-end hotel where a couple celebrates their 20th wedding anniversary. Huh? A travel magazine feature? About this hotel? Yes, but you completely screwed up the plan. Oh no! I already contacted my brother-in-law and informed him of the situation. The editorial department is in a panic because they might not be able to do the feature in the upcoming issue. So why don't we just pretend that the reservation was never canceled? The rooms can be made available and everything will be resolved, right? I don't think that's possible. Why not? The room that my husband and I were supposed to stay in, it seems your husband and your affair partner had a confrontation and made a scene there. What? Why is my husband there? My husband is head of the accounting department. He's not directly involved in customer service. But he's at the head office next to the hotel, right? Apparently, Marie explained the situation to him and asked him to check the hotel room. So he rushed over to the hotel. Upon entering the room, he found a strange man relaxing. When questioned, the man claimed to be your boyfriend. Did you forget to mention that you're married to your affair partner? Oh my God! Understandably, your husband was furious and engaged in a heated argument with the affair partner, which escalated into a physical fight, resulting in injuries. Security guards managed to intervene and stop them somehow, but blood stained the carpet and furniture. Curtains were torn, and vases were broken. It seems the room was in complete chaos. The hotel was primarily going to be featured due to that room, but given its current condition, it became impossible to continue featuring it. I can't believe it turned out like this! Oh, and I've also told Marie about your son. Your son will be taken to Marie's house. Marie mentioned that there were many things to discuss with you, such as the affair and the cancelled reservations. So you should prepare yourself. Oh no! It seems your affair partner and your husband were taken to the hotel staff room. I'm curious to know where you are currently. Well, I think you'd better come to terms with it and show yourself soon, don't you think? No way! I never thought it would come to this. What should I do? Ariana, please help me! I don't want to. Well, good luck. In the end, the feature of the hotel was postponed. Olive was fired, and she was also sued for damages. Furthermore, she got divorced from her husband, who demanded alimony and took custody of their child. She was also dumped by her affair partner and is facing another lawsuit. Upon learning about the situation, her parents severed ties with her, leaving Olive feeling utterly alone. Afterwards, it seems she moved to a shabby apartment and is working part-time to make ends meet. She has not gotten rid of her old extravagant habits, and she can no longer afford to pay her credit card bills, so she has disappeared somewhere. Well, she got what she deserved, didn't she? Since our son is friends with Olive's son, we hear about his situation. It seems her son was also appalled by Olive's arrogance and says he's glad he takes after his father. By the way, the reason my son didn't join the sports club was that he's busy as a programming content creator. Even while attending school, he's actively learning programming and has gained some recognition among certain circles. So he earns his own allowance without me having to give him every penny out of my own pocket. My husband and I don't make a lot of money, but we have enough to cover our credit card bills and family's living expenses, allowing us to live a peaceful life.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.